Hi, my name is Mike Johnson. I'm taking you on an inside and outside video tour of the systems of this 2013 Toyota Prius plug-in premium hybrid. Now, all of the Prius plug-ins are premium versions of the regular Prius. So the prices of the plug-ins start at $34,000 approximately, brand new. They did in 2012 through 2015, and the regular Prius started at $24,000. So it's about $10,000 above the regular Prius for a Prius plug-in, and part of that is because of the plug-in technology, which you have to understand. This car runs on gasoline, but optionally you can also plug it in and run it up to a certain distance on electric on a daily basis. Because it's got plug-in technology, there's a lot of buying incentives for these cars. First of all, you've got green access OK California Clean Air Vehicle stickers, diamond lane access OK. So if you see those diamond lanes all across the state of California on freeway on-ramps, in the carpool lanes, on bridges and toll roads, and even in some areas in parking, you can get free parking in some areas. You can access those carpool lanes, and you only need one person in the car. So even if it says 2 or more or 3 or more people required per vehicle, you can go in those lanes all alone. Those are special permit stickers that let the driver of this vehicle, and those stickers are signed by VIN number to the vehicle, so you can't transfer these to a different car. These are DMV issued, and there was an expiration date of 2019. The governor has canceled the limits on the green stickers at this time, so the stickers are good. And these were actually just issued by the state. Now let's take a look at the VIN number and show you some of the systems and technology. So that's your VIN number right there. The last 3 digits of the VIN number of this car are 177, and it was built in September of 2013. If it was a Chevy, it'd be a 2014 because they start in about August. But the Toyota waits until the last. If it's built in 13, it's a 13. So this is a 2013 Toyota Prius plug-in. It's an extremely clean car. We're gonna go. And this is a certified pre-owned. This means there's no dents in this car. There's really no scratches on this car. It's very clean. Even on the bumpers, they're not all bunged up. With modern cars and plastic bumpers, they tend to get bunged up. I mean, it is a used car. It only has 34,000 miles on it. So it's low mileage. There could be a few divots here and there, but this is a certified pre-owned. So I had to fight the Toyota dealers off. They all wanted it, and I had to fight them off to get it. So it's a nice car. Let's talk about the systems and technology of this car. I mentioned the regular Prius, your ordinary simple Prius. The sticker price starts at $24,000, but this is the Prius plug-in, and these started at $33,000. You figure with tax and license, they're about $36,000 to buy one of these brand new in 2013 or 14. That's because they're feature laden. They got all kinds of systems on here, and I'm going to show you them on this video, explain them for you. So taking a look here, let's drive into the shade real quick. Let's take a look. We've got the navigation system with live traffic data. You see the red, green, and yellow stripes alongside the freeway there? That shows your speeds of the freeway. And it's not looking good today, so if you were gonna go somewhere today, you might just hop on the surface streets. Because it has live traffic information, you can detour around the traffic and take the shortest route adjusted for the speed of the traffic. And that's very helpful. You know, everybody tells me, oh, I have navigation on my phone, why do I need it on the car? Well, after January 1st in 2017, it's illegal to hold your phone in your hand for any reason. You can't text message, you can't navigate, You can't make phone calls. Even if you have your little Bluetooth device, it's illegal to hold the phone in your hand for any reason when you're operating a vehicle. And it's a huge ticket. It's probably going to be like a $500 ticket if you actually get one. So you don't want one. For a $500 ticket, you're better off to pay the $500 towards the navigation. And if you get two, boy, ooh, forget about it. So anyways, this Prius plug-in has a lot of features, and we're going to go on. It has cloth interior on this car, but if you want leather seats, we can put leather for $1,200. Brand new, high quality, not seat covers, but real professionally installed leather. They already have heated seats. Prius plug-in get heated seats even with the cloth seats. And you get smart key. You get a charging unit, and this car has 2 keys programmed to the vehicle. You get both keys. So with the Prius plug-in, you get a 4-button remote with an AC button. See the little AC button? What everybody says, what's the AC button for? Well, it has remote start air conditioning system. So let's say you park in front of a Starbucks or a Burger King or your friend's house to run in for a few minutes or work, whatever, and you just need to run in for a few minutes. You, instead of pressing lock when you get out of the car, you press AC. It'll run the air conditioning for several minutes while you run in and run your errand. It won't run it forever, but it will run it for several minutes, so that, you know, if you're in the bank or something, you come back after just a couple minutes, you went to the ATM, your car is going to be nice and comfortable, even if it's a hot summer day, because that AC stayed running while you were running inside. That's what the AC button is for, and that's only offered on the Prius plug-in and the Prius 4s or 3s with the solar sunroof. That's part of the solar sunroof package, and the plug-ins get that feature as well. If you're curious about being able to use all these things, I have all the books and manuals for the car, and I also have the Clean Air decal certificate that shows the carpool stickers are valid and assigned to this specific car. You've got dual glove boxes, and I'm tethering my phone right now, so I have a charging cord plugged into a USB port, and I'm charging my phone, which I just happen to have the Carfax report. I provide a free Carfax report. It's clean Carfax, and it also shows a maintenance history on Carfax with regular oil changes, which not all of them do, but it's got a clean Carfax. It still shows it has a lot of warranty remaining. People say, how much warranty on a Prius plug-in? What about the battery warranty? In California, the Prius plug-in has a 10-year, 150,000 mile warranty on the hybrid battery pack. It has an 8-year, 100,000 mile warranty, zero deductible on these warranties, on the hybrid system, including the transmission and the other electrical components. And of course, you have the regular Toyota warranties, 3-year, 36,000 bumper to bumper, and 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain, and 6-year, 5 or 6 years on the seat belts and restraints. But they also get a up to 15 years in California, or 150,000 miles of specific emission related components and performance warranty. So you get all these warranties on the Prius included. It's not extended warranty, it's the Toyota factory warranty. It's really good warranty coverage on these Prius. Of course, this is a clean title car. It's a certified car. It's a non-accident car. There is a little scratch right here on the dashboard because it looks like they made a trip to Home Depot and something scratched, a slight scratch there on the dashboard. It's kind of, from the driver's seat you don't see it because it's behind the steering wheel where the scratch is, but the passenger would be able to see it. So if you're curious about the details, it's a very, very clean car. There's no odors. It smells like clean in here. There's no odors of any kind in this car. Very clean, and that's a big deal for a lot of people. It doesn't look like there was ever pets or smoke in here. Talk again more about the technology. I'm going to try to keep this video short. You have a tilt and telescopic steering wheel. Your driver's seat is a 6-way adjustable. Means it comes up and forward, down and back, slides forward, backwards, or reclines. 6-way adjustment. The navigation system is a really nice system with voice command. So you can press a button right here and just tell it destination California, and then you just say the house number, like 123 Main, California. Los Angeles. Cancel. So you say destination California or destination Colorado, and then you say the address 123 Main, Los Angeles, or 456 7th Street, Philadelphia, whatever. You tell it the address and it will understand your voice commands. You can tell it other things. Another thing I mentioned earlier, it's illegal to hold your phone for any reason while driving a vehicle in California as of January 1, 2017. There's other benefits to this radio, is you have a little phone button here. And when you press that, you have dial by number, contacts, call history. Call history is a really nice one, because if your boss calls you, or your mom calls you, or whoever calls you, your wife calls you, your kids call you, you got their numbers all right here. You got all calls, missed calls, received calls, dialed calls, all those things you might access on your phone. And then dialing pad, so you can dial my number, 951-681-2101. 951-681-2101, and if you make a mistake, you just back up. It's a really nice setup. I'm going to talk more about the navigation real quick. You've got other apps on here, including fuel prices. So you want to buy the cheapest gas. Gas is probably going to go back up to $4 or $6 a gallon sooner or later. And when it does, you're going to be really nervous about the gas prices. Well, you've got your gas price app right here. So we can say there's one gas station has $1.37 a gallon. I'm sorry, $2.80 a gallon, $2.82 a gallon, $2.84, $2.84. So you got different gas prices. It tells the distance, what the gas prices are, and you can navigate. I mean, this one is $2.96. Maybe you don't want to go there because that one is $2.98, $2.99, $3 a gallon. So you can shop around for the cheapest gas and then touch that and it'll navigate you to that gas station. It tells how far they are and it can save you more money. I'm going to talk more now about the plug-in capability of this car. This is a plug-in hybrid, but you never have to plug it in if you don't want to. I can tell you right now that you do want to. You're going to have a desire to plug it in, but you don't have to. If it's inconvenient, too much hassle, there's no plug nearby, there's nothing to worry about. You could buy this car and own it for 10 years and never plug it in, and you're fine. You just have to buy gas. At its heart, it's a regular Prius with that 50 mile per gallon gas mileage rating, driving in the normal driving, no special feather-footed driving. You just drive normally, and you can get 50 miles per gallon, 51 miles per gallon, and never plug it in. Unlike cars like the Chevy Volt or something that are also plug-in, but I hear they only get like 30 miles per gallon when you're not plugging them in. They don't have as much power. This has a 1.8 liter gasoline engine connected with a Prius hybrid technology, so you could get in, put gas in it, and drive all the way across the country to Washington, D.C. and join a protest or join a counter protest, whichever way you're leaning at the particular time. You drive back home and you never have to charge it. But you do want to charge it, and I'll tell you why. Because 50 mile per gallon is really good, but this car is getting right now 86 miles per gallon because I do plug it in. And let me show you that. On the screen right here, it's 53.4 miles driven at an average fuel consumption of 86 miles per gallon at an average speed of 13 miles per hour. So 86 miles per gallon means on 10 gallons of gas, you can drive 860 miles, as opposed to driving 500 miles on 10 gallons of gas. It's a big advantage. That's the advantage of plugging it in, because this is a dual fuel vehicle. It runs on 2 fuels. It runs on gasoline, or it runs on electricity, gas or electricity. The way it's designed is you don't have to think about it. You just put the gas in it and you plug it in at night when you park it. It charges up. If the battery's fully depleted, it charges in only 3 hours to a full charge. If it's not fully depleted, it'll charge a lot quicker than that. But an empty battery will charge in 3 hours. And then the next morning when you get in and you drive your first 10 to 15 miles approximately, it could run on full 100% electric driving. And over a year, that's about 4,000 miles of driving on electric if you're driving and charging every day. So 4,000 miles a year. Average person in the United States drives an average of 15,000 miles a year. So that's maybe a third or so of your driving. 25% to a third. If you charge it twice a day and you're getting 8,000 plus miles of electric driving, then more than half of your driving is on electric. And if I want to show off and make short trips, I can make it read 240 miles per gallon, and I can sustain that for 100 plus miles. It depends on your driving. The more you charge it, the less you're going to go to the gas station. Works like that. But if you got to get in and you got to go on a 300-mile trip, you don't have to charge it. You just got to put gas in. You're going to be getting, what, 50 miles per gallon or something like that. During that trip, it's going to affect your full long-term average, but it's fine. So that's how it works. And if you have more questions than that, give me a call. My name is Mike Johnson. I'm going to take you once more. The headliner, everything is clean. The seat belt's right here where the driver buckles up. It's clean. The door trim panels are clean. And I mentioned before, we can take and reupholster the entire interior with leather interior. A lot of people take me up on that offer. $1,200 for full leather interior conversion. Now, there's nothing wrong with the seats right now, but if you want to change it to leather, we can do that for $1,200. It is a hatchback, so you can pop these headrests forward, put the seats down, and then you haul cargo in the back. It's very clean.